I took my name off the lease my brother-in-law signed for his shop. So my brother-in-law Dion has wanted to open his own barber shop for basically as long as I've known him. It's all he talks about at family stuff. And honestly, good for him, the guy can cut hair. But he's got no credit. Like none. He financed a couch once and somehow still owes money on it. I don't even know how you mess that up. So back in the spring, he finds this spot. Decent little corner unit, and the landlord wants a cosigner with actual credit before he'll hand over the keys. Dion comes to me because I've got the numbers and because my wife told him to, which is a whole thing on its own. I said no at first. I'm not proud of how quiet I got about it. I just kept saying, let me think about it. But my wife Carla, she wore me down. He's family. It's just your name on paper. You're not paying anything. That was the pitch. Just my name on paper. So I signed cosigner on a 3-year lease, and for about 4 months everything was fine. I forgot it even existed. Then in July the payments started coming late. The landlord has my number too because, you know, cosigner. So I start getting these texts. Rent's 5 days past due. Then second notice. I'd forward them to Dion and he'd send back stuff like on it bro and a thumbs up, which is not money. A thumbs up is not money. I finally called him. I go, Dion, what's going on? This is my name on this. And he laughs. He actually laughs and goes, man, relax. It's a slow season. Summer's always slow for cuts. I said, okay, but when it's slow, the rent's still due and it's coming to me. It's not coming to you though. You're not paying it. I'm getting the notices, Dion. Notices ain't a bill, bro. That's when I kind of knew. Like in my stomach, I knew. This wasn't going to get better. It was going to get later and later until it landed on me. So I did the thing you're supposed to do that nobody does. I actually read the lease. And there's a clause, standard one apparently, that a cosigner can be released if the primary tenant provides an updated financial statement and the landlord approves. Meaning if Dion could prove he could carry it himself, I could get off it clean. I brought that to him. I even offered to help him put the paperwork together. I said, show him 6 months of shop deposits, get your name to stand on its own, and I'm off, and you're the sole owner, which is what you wanted anyway. He got weird about it. Why are you trying to get off it? You planning something? I'm planning to not be responsible for a business I don't own. It's family though. I'm telling you, every single time the money got real, that word came out. Family. Like a coupon. So I gave it 2 more weeks. And in those 2 weeks he missed another payment, and this time the landlord called me directly and said if it happened one more time he'd start reporting it, and that hits my credit, my actual credit, the whole reason I got dragged into this. So I called the landlord back the next morning. I asked him straight, what are my options to be released from this? And he told me the same clause Dion didn't want to hear about. But he added one thing. He said if the primary tenant won't cooperate, I could formally request removal, and if the landlord felt the lease was better secured by re-signing with just the tenant, he could void the cosign and put the risk fully on Dion. His call, not Dion. So I emailed the landlord a formal written request to be released as cosigner. Documented everything. Every notice, every on it bro, every thumbs up. The landlord went for it. Turns out he'd rather have a paper trail on the guy actually running the shop than a cosigner 3 towns away. He has to chase. He removed me and told Dion the lease was now fully his, and that one more late payment and he'd start eviction, no cushion, no cosigner to lean on. Dion found out from the landlord before he found out from me, which fine, I'll own that part. He called me that night just going off. You threw me under the bus. You know I can't hold that lease by myself. What kind of family does that? There it is again. I said you told me for 4 months it wasn't my problem. So I made it not my problem. You're gonna kill my shop. No, you not paying rent is gonna kill your shop. I just stopped it from killing my credit too. He hung up on me. Carla didn't talk to me the rest of that night, and her mom called the next day to tell me I'd abandoned him. I told her the same thing I told Dion. It was just my name on paper, and I took it back off. Dion's still open. Barely. He put a cash only sign in the window last week.